Hi everyone, uh, welcome back to SS Informatica Power Center and IICS tutorial. Today's topic is again parameter concept. In previous session we already created some parameter templates. Parameter template means you people know how templates will useful, like Word template, Excel template, dashboard template. Like that template means you can reuse that any number of times in various tasks, whereas any number of times you can reuse. Template means yesterday we parameterize every connection of a mapping means you can utilize that same mapping to any number of times for any changes in values. So just we created a template of mapping yesterday. In the previous session we created a template of a mapping completely with including all the filters, targets, sources, all for all those components what we used in the mapping we parameterized. So just how the parameterized template we have to use, how to use the template, how to change the values inside the parameter connections, how to reuse that, and let's see how to use it and how to change the values and all. It's completely if you are aware of Informatica Power Center mapping parameter, same thing here we will do, right? In Informatica Power Center we can't create parameter templates like this is the beauty of IICS. You can create parameter templates, and that parameter templates you can reuse any number of times. Let's see how in Informatica Power Center also we create one external file, right, to add bonus amounts to the employees salary. Like that in Informatica Power Center also we create some parameter files, external files. From external files it receives the values and executes the tasks, right? Same like this in Informatica IICS also, that but not that much complex like in Informatica Power Center. It is easy in IICS. Let's create one mapping task. You already know what is mapping task. Mapping task means you can task any mapping, and you mostly mapping task useful to control the flow of mappings in task flows. So just create a mapping task to the yesterday's template, parameter template yesterday we created, right? Let's go to new. Here integration mapping canvas, just go to new and create a mapping task. It's a mapping task. Mapping tasks are useful to control task flows. Mapping tasks, all the mapping tasks you can control from task flows. Just to reutilize the task flow in reutilize these mapping tasks in task flows, you can create mapping tasks just to control the flow. If you want to run the three mappings simultaneously, just you can use task flows to simultaneous running of the mapping tasks. So mapping tasks you can, like that, you can useful for task flows. So here only one mapping task we are creating related to parameterization. Let's parameter template. Let's create a mapping task. Here mapping task is like what is my mapping task name? Empty. Let's see, empty products parameterization. Products parameterization 1. Environment is that. Select the mapping parameter mapping. Where is that? This one. Yesterday we created this parameterization connection, right? Yeah, this one. Let's next give the Salesforce connection, right? Every time we have to give connections details and all. Parameter, if you want to utilize parameter connections, parameter connections, parameter template. Yesterday we created what we created in previous session, what we created related to parameter template. Every time we have to give connections, we have to give values and all, without disturbing this mapping flow and all, without giving any connections repeatedly. Just by changing few values in a file, you can control the entire mapping. That is the beauty of parameter. You can control the entire flow by changing small values in a file, parameter file. Let's see how to create that parameter file. Here in mapping task, one time only you can give. If you want to change, you can change, or else if you save, once you save all these, just it did not reset like a parameter template. It will save in a it will save in mapping task. Price book entry is our file, right? In previous session already explained how to see price book entry in Salesforce. Next, source configure. Next, target is flat file connection. First connection is expensive products. Second connection is second file is cheap products. If you have any doubts related to how cheap products, what is expensive products, what is this connection, just go to the previous parameterization session. You may get some idea. Let's move. Here filter condition, same filter condition, list price greater than 70,000. Yesterday in previous session we did, right? Same thing I want to repeat this in mapping task. Let us see the variations. I want to repeat less than 70,000 cheap products. Okay, just auto map, smart map. I have to remap both targets, right? Two targets, so I have to remap smart map. Okay, parameter file later we will create. Later, let's create later. First of all, just run mapping test, how it will work. Saved. See, run it. My jobs. Run. See, these are the files yesterday. These are the files. These two files. Cheap products, expensive products. Succeeded, see 34 rows, 10 and 24. You can check it. cheap products, see records inserted. Where is the file? Expensive products, 10 products, why it moved to here? I think by mistakenly I'm click. Right. Yeah. Cheap products. Yeah, already open this file, right? See 24 rows inserted. Let's see, go to this. Again go to this, edit. See the values did not change. In parameterization file, if you reopen parameterization connections, if you open the all, it will show all empty. But in mapping, it's a mapping task, right? That it is uniquely for single mapping. It will saves it will stores the values for every mapping. See, connections won't change. This is mapping task. That's why connections will not reset. Connection will not reset. See, if you go to mapping task, this is mapping, right? If you run, see, every time if you run the parameter template, see, every time you have to give connections. See, you have to give connections parameter. Mapping task, if you once create a mapping task for some values, some connections and all, it will stores all the connections, right? It did not reset every time. So even though in mapping task we given that filter conditions, right? Greater than 7,000, less than 70,000, greater than 70,000. Even though without disturbing that mapping flow, without going to the schedule, without opening that mapping task, without touching the mapping task, we can change the result. How? Go to mapping task, without disturbing, not it is mapping task. Yeah, this is our mapping task. See, so without disturbing, this without opening, at least without no need to open this file again, and we have to change that input parameters every time, right? No need to change this unit price and all. Just simply go to schedule, and just by giving parameter file, let's create a parameter file in, like, in Power Center we created parameter file rate for bonus, to add bonus, like that. Same, and just create a text file, click on new, some empty products parameter file, products parameter file. That's it. It's a text file, no need to add extension. Here, how to create, we have to give the filter, what filter conditions we have to go every time we are applying that filter conditions. Just simply here copy this filter condition. What is the filter condition? Filter parameter name we given, filter parameter name we have to, by using dollar we use same for parameter mapping parameters. For mapping parameters we have to use dollar, double dollar. It's a question in interview, what is the difference between single dollar and double dollar? Double dollar represents mapping parameters and mapping variables, and single dollar represents session parameters, right? Is equal to 70,000 greater than, less than, we will give there. Let's see, first create conditions for both the filters, first filter, and same for second filter. Less than or greater than, we will schedule there, no problem. Second, just save it, Ctrl S. Simply nothing to do much, just simply copy this path and go to schedule, definition, source, target, input parameter, schedule, go to schedule and click on local, copy paste, and file name we have to give, copy file name, just .txt extension must and should we have to give. That's it, finish. See, here I want, here 70,000 I given, right? Just I want to change 50,000. Above 50,000 expensive, below 50,000 cheap. As of now, what are the files we have? Cheap products greater than less than 70,000, expensive greater than 70,000 values we have, right? See, up to now we have less than 70,000 values, list price less than 70,000, 25,000, 550,000. So now I want less than 50,000. Less than 50,000 is cheap products, and expensive products greater than 50,000, list price greater than 50,000 is expensive products. I want to change, so let's run it. I already sorry, no. First we have to, here in input parameters, just we have to give the parameter connection. How? Here greater than 50,000. So here what we have to use? This we have to use filter condition $. This parameter, mapping parameter, we have to use. See, one more topic, one more new thing is here. Whenever we use flat files related connections, those are acts as strings. So we have to convert. It's a unit price is a decimal number or number. So but here dollar first file parameter is a string file related, any object, anything, any element is a string. So we have to convert this into decimal. How to convert? We already know, by using function to decimal, to decimal, put in brackets. Yeah, so unit price greater than this decimal parameter, first parameter file. First in parameter file you can change the values 50,000, 60,000, 20,000, like that. Greater than, just click on same thing. Just click on second condition. You have to change second, SUCY on the second to decimal. Sorry, R, not parameter. Like that, we have to convert into decimal. That's it. Already auto map. Click on next. So 50,000 we given, right? Finish. New open. Just close. Run it. To my jobs. See, this is, see, 10 into cheap and 10 into, sorry, here I think both are same, means I think same, both in both instances I given greater than symbol. Wait, input parameters I copy pasted. No, I forgot to change that in operator. See, both I given greater than, so here give less than. Okay, second, SUCOND second, give less than. You can validate if you want. Let's rerun. Previously 20 rows inserted. Now let's see how much queue running. In this way we can utilize the templates of parameterization file. So parameterization concept, by using parameterization concept, you can reutilize the templates any number of times. See 30 rows. Now it's 10 into target expensive, 20 into cheap products. Expensive means greater than 50. List price should be greater than 50,000. List price should be less than 20,000. Let's see here. List price should be less than 50,000. We given the condition, right? See 25,000, everything less than 50,000, 25,000, 35,000, 5,000, 15,000, 40,000. See list price. So same like greater than 50,000 list price. Check it. See, greater than 50,000. List price is greater than 50,000. So in this way, without disturbing the mapping and all, you can simply change the values. If you want less than 20,000 and greater than 1,000, if you want, just simply you can simply change here, less than 50,000, greater than 50,000. But this parameter file is useful for only that mapping only. If you want to change any number of for same template, if you create another mapping and any number of mappings like that, if you so other mappings also need to take values from this file, how it will work. So for another mapping, values might be changed, right? So values here, how to give. If you create another mapping by using same template, for another mapping also again we need to create one more parameter file, and we have to insert another values and all, right? So if you want to run both the mapping tasks simultaneously with different values, it is not possible, right? So with single parameter file like this, so we have to create global parameter file. How to create global parameter file? The template is, we can download template from here only. See, click on schedule. Here need to download parameter file template. Click on, just cut it, paste in secure agent, apps, data integration server, data, src file 1 is my location. Here just paste it, the template, param template. See, default param template empty with session, mapping task name. Open this. See, here two things happen, like same in Informatica Power Center also. Here we have to give folder and mapping name, session name, right? Here in Informatica Power Center, what we did, like, see, I will open Informatica Power Center. Info tool, server, info share. In W param, see in this way, see name, folder name, workflow name, session name, and here we specified the values. Bonus amount we added, right? Folder name given, workflow name we given, session name we given in Informatica Power Center. This is for sessions. See, for session connections we used single dollar session connections. In Informatica you used sessions, right? Here in IICS no need of those. Current present no need of use. So here same like in Informatica IICS, see folder name we have to specify. My folder name is this one. See, my folder name is Samsung IICS. This is my folder. In that folder only everything I saved, right? See, I stored. Right? So folder name we have to give, and that mapping task name we have to give, and here same like in Informatica Power Center we have to give the values with $, security agent, apps, what are those, data integration, data, src file, same like see these parameter connections, like this is filter connection, right? We have to put here. This will works for use section, as use section must be that Informatica. When you run the session, when we run the mapping task, Informatica IICS reads from here as section. As section means if there are any specified tasks are there, like that. First we created one mapping task, right? Empty present mapping task. If you create any another mapping task with the same template, mapping template, where parameter mapping template created, no, that if you want to create another mapping task with same mapping parameter template, again here we have to give that template details, that mapping task details. Again if you create another one, so it will IICS, just if you run that mapping task, it will take the values from here by using this as use section. If you did not as use section, it will reads from global section. If you did not give this specify, you did not specify the tasks task names, globally it will takes values from here. Informatica IICS globally takes values from here. So if you specify the values, any number of tasks you created with the same template, you have to mention. You can mention here, and you can if you run the task flows, if you run all the mapping tasks simultaneously, it will take the values from various see from here various sections. By utilizing these sections, the mapping tasks takes the values from here and runs the mapping tasks simultaneously. So let's see how it will configure, how we have to configure this. Let's see 50,000 instead of 50,000, just give 20,000. Greater than 20,000 are cheap products, less than 20,000 are expensive products. Sorry, greater than are expensive, less than 20,000 are cheap, right? Just without disturbing any mapping flow, any mapping task flow, just simply we can change the values here and get the expected results. Just Control S. But initially we have to put this file, right? We have to replace the file. We have to replace this file, entire file name with param, where edit file name, where we have to give in schedule, go to schedule. Here already given the location. If you change the location, you have to give the parameter file directory name. It did not change, and same location, and the file name we have to change. That's it. Let's finish. So now I given the value less than 20,000 and greater than 1,000, so it will takes automatically run the mapping task. See, by using parameter concept without disturbing the flow, you can execute the mapping tasks. See, succeeded. 30 rows. $22 into expensive means 22,000 records are there, more than 20,000 list price 20,000 more than. So cheap products less than 20,000 is 8 rows only there. So let's check it. Cheaper 8 rows, less than 20,000. See, less than 20,000, 5,000, 50,000, 10,000, 5,000, all are less than 20,000 cheap products. Here we given right condition. What is the condition? Initially we give the condition. This condition, it will works if you remove this condition. For suppose even if you did not give this, at least remove. Control S, just rerun it. It will take 50,000. Restart, because 50,000 is global, right? Global is 50. If you did not specify the mapping task, by using that as you section, it will takes the values from global. Succeeded. $10 and $20 means 50,000. 50. See, check it. Cheap products less than 50,000 records will be there. See, 35,000, 20,000, less than 50,000 records are there, because it takes values from global file, global parameters greater than 50,000. See, takes greater than 50, because it takes values from connection values from where global parameter. global section. So we have to specify the folder and task. How, from where? By using use sections. You have to tell to IICS, use these sections for particular mapping task and all. So in this way you can simply control the flow, mapping task flow. This is all about parameterization connections and complete parameterization topic in IICS. If you have any doubts related to parameter, just comment it. I will put all the files in Google Drive link in description. I will put and you simply just click on the Google Drive link and I will get an access link. I will get an access request. I will accept the request immediately. You can utilize those files and you can practice at least 2 to 3 times this parameterization concept. One of the most important concept in IICS, that's why just practice 2-3 times. Thank you. Let's meet in next session.